On the abortion pill front, in West Virginia, the group GenBioPro was denied the ability in court to expand their sale of chemical abortion drugs in the strongly pro-life state. Moving west into Arizona, the state Supreme Court will soon reconsider a case that was decided by lower courts and limits Arizona's pro-life law. While the state legislature has advanced a law banning most abortions, the limit that is currently in effect only limits abortions at 15 weeks gestation or later. And even farther to the West Coast, in Seattle, Washington, a church community is being ordered to pay for abortions in a clear violation of their deeply held religious beliefs. For details on all of these cases, we're joined now by Denise Harle, who serves as senior counsel at the Alliance Defending Freedom. Denise, thanks for being here. Let's first address this good news out of West Virginia. GenBioPro has been told they can't dispense abortion drugs, and we're told they need to stop trying to challenge the state's pro-life laws. What else do we need to know?
Well, this is an interesting example of the post-Dobbs type challenge that the abortion industry is launching. West Virginia, like every other state, now has the ability to protect health and safety of women and protect unborn life from the harms of abortion. And that's what West Virginia has done through its laws, which completely protect life from conception. But the chemical abortion drug manufacturer GenBioPro has come into court and tried to strike down West Virginia's pro-life laws, saying that they have some sort of right based on FDA approval to sell their deadly drugs throughout the state. And we're so happy that the court has rejected most of those arguments.
Right. And what's the broader context of that case in light of the ongoing litigation that could take mail order abortion pills off the market altogether?
Well, this is sort of their belt and suspenders approach. We have a very strong case that the FDA approval was unlawful from the beginning. But the abortion industry, just in case, is also going around and trying to strike down state pro-life laws in case the FDA does allow drugs to stay on the market.
Sneaky. Now, on to Arizona. Despite the fact that Arizona advanced a law to ban most abortions shortly after the overturn of Roe, current enacted law only stops abortions of babies who are 15 weeks or older. What's happening at the state Supreme Court that could change that?
Yeah, this is so important. So Arizona, like a lot of other states, has passed multiple laws over the years, before Roe, while Roe was in effect, and then after Roe was overturned, to make it clear that the people of Arizona want to protect life. So Arizona has a very protective pro-life law that allows almost no abortions, and then also a 15-week law that it passed while Roe was in effect. And instead of just, interpreting the law as it's written, which is that the pro-life law takes priority and protects against elective abortion, the lower court so far has said that somehow the 15-week law erases the other pro-life laws from the books. So only a 15-week protection exists. So we're really excited to make the argument to the state Supreme Court and very hopeful that the great protections against abortion will go into effect.
Good to know. And we'll continue to track that. And to wrap things up, Denise, this is perhaps the most alarming of these stories that we're looking at today. A church in the Seattle area is being told they have to pay for abortions for their own employees. Break this down for us.
Yes. Well, no church should have to be paying for abortions, of course. And so Cedar Park Assembly of God in the state of Washington is subject to Washington's very pro-abortion law, which forces them to cover elective abortions in their insurance plans. California tried to do the same thing, and Alliance Defending Freedom was successful in having that law enjoined, and we hope for the same outcome here. But so far, it's been an uphill battle because the Attorney General in Washington is a very pro-abortion government official and is fighting very hard to try to force churches to do something that violates their deeply held religious beliefs that every life is sacred and made by God.
Wow. Well, we're so grateful for the work that you're doing to protect religious liberty on all of these fronts. Denise Harle of Alliance Defending Freedom, thanks for being here.
Thanks, Prudence.